It's dark in here. I think it'll be okay. I think this will be all right. I think a little lighting might help. A little lighting. There we go. That's a bit better. You're back, Galahad. Good day, Galahad. Thank you for coming back. I've been forced inside because it's raining out there. It's raining, so we're going to do the best we can with my undisclosed location. I've been forced into the bedroom, so now I can't be as loud as I want to in here. I can probably do that. The sound is probably better in here because we got walls. There's walls to bounce off of. So today, what are we going to do today? Today's Friday. I do remember you. You were just here yesterday. You were part of the party yesterday. I always like to remember. I don't forget my subscribers and my attendees, my chatters. So Friday, man, we just celebrate Friday because it's the end of the week for most people. It's a day to go see a movie. It's a day to go to your favorite restaurant. A day to just forget about work, school. You have those 2 days where you can hit the beach, go to the beach, get on your surfboard, play your guitar, change the oil in your car. My car's about due for another oil change. Let me know if this light is too bright. It's kind of, looks like I have a halo, but that's all right. I'm closer to the Wi-Fi in here, so it's probably just about the same as when I'm outside. So I put together some other videos. I tried to do 3 shorts a day because I noticed the shorts have a shelf life. I noticed it's fine, good. Goody goody gumdrops. The light is fine. Okay, it's not too intrusive. Reminds you of a near-death experience. I was watching a video about near-death experiences. These people who have experienced physical trauma, who have gone into the light, who have walked up a flight of steps. Kind of like Kill Bill. When you watch Kill Bill, when she goes up to train with Pai Mei, there were a flight of stairs like that, and there were dogs going into the light, cats were hanging around the steps, and one guy was in darkness at first, and then he saw light, and the light was telling him he was here. So that's a pretty neat experience. They always come back with a better outlook on life after they have their near-death experience, their OBE, their out-of-body experience. I'm a believer in that. I think we are eternal creatures, and we're just going through learning lessons, life lessons. So how is your Friday? Are you sipping tea, hot cocoa, a beverage of some sort? We're 5 minutes into the show. How about that? We've gotten this far. And I brought my wand, my all important magic wand. I have a plethora of wands that are used for uplifting. If you could wave your magic wand, I keep doing beach visualizations. I want to go to the beach. I live quite a ways from the beach. Here in Georgia, it's a coastal state, but I'm too far inland. I remember going to Florida not too long ago, and I get to walk on the beach. Super Chat, the thing where I can donate. Oh, if you'd like to donate, you can go into the description. There is a link that takes you right to a donation page, which is quite convenient. All you do is click on the not the what's it? I just said it. It was not the description, but the description. In the description, you click on there, and it has a donate link, and it takes you right to my donation page if you'd like to donate. So it's kind of set up like that, but YouTube doesn't have anything to do with it. It's kind of like a PayPal link. So well, cool. I appreciate these. I can get started with keeping this channel. This channel's not monetized yet, so I'll accept donations for now, or maybe forever. Who knows? That way, I'll be a professional comedian. They say you're professional when you get paid to do what you do. If you get paid to do what you like to do, you're not really working. You're just kind of doing what you like to do. And the icing on the cake is getting paid to do it. Anyways, I think that's what we have 2 people now. So don't be shy, say hi. That's my rhyme. My rhyme to make things a little more high vibrational. This is a very high vibrational show. So I have my turquoise. I've got my piece of turquoise here. They say that in the Navajo culture that if you have turquoise, the holy people are more likely to help you because you're remembering the 4 worlds, the turquoise world. And I got my turquoise. Turquoise means Turkish stone. I guess they first found turquoise in Turkey. And I know this is real because I bought it on eBay. I have it's questionable that I got off of eBay, and I think it's real turquoise. Sometimes they take howlite. They take a stone called howlite and they color it turquoise, and that's how they rip you off. So it's always good to get your actual rugged, organic piece of turquoise. And I guess I'm okay. I'm doing okay in here. So that's what I'll do when I'm forced inside. When it starts to rain, in the autumn season, or I'll have to get a bigger umbrella. I have a big umbrella, like a golfing umbrella, but I have to hold the umbrella. So I could probably do that when I'm outside. I could just put up the umbrella and be this close to the table outside, a little round table. It's fun. It's fun to gather around the round table. And so tomorrow, my plans. I'll have to have some plans for tomorrow. I notice when I do live streams on the weekend, it's not a lot of people chat. So I've noticed on the weekdays I chat or have people who chat. So I guess if I have public service announcements or jokes to tell, I can come on and do a live stream. You can't donate. Well, that's, I guess, it's not letting you donate, or is it I don't know. because you could use your credit card. You could, and PayPal is very secure. Oh, you don't have a real credit card? Your bank card, where, anyways, it's a, I guess I'll have to think of a better way to donate. I don't really know all these ways to set up donations. I know PayPal is pretty secure, quite secure. People won't usually is going to use U.S. Apple and an Apple card. No, yeah, it has to be a credit card or it has to be a bank card. If you don't have a PayPal account, most people have PayPal accounts if they shop on eBay or even Amazon, places like that, or yeah, websites like that. So that way your your card information doesn't get stolen or hijacked, and so I think that's the secure way that the most secure way that I know to donate or to pay for things. So we're down to zero, maybe one person. I notice that zero pops me into a one. I think what I need is a P.O. box. Get a P.O. box. People can donate to my P.O. box the old-fashioned way. So Apple cards, gift cards. I guess a prepaid Visa card would work. So we'll just have to get over that hurdle, that barrier, that wall that stops people from donating. What if it was a lot of people can't donate because they don't have any money? It's like you gotta have money to donate. But so we'll get there. I'm pretty sure. Those who have a PayPal account, those who have a regular credit card or their bank card, but that will be what keeps this channel going for now. They've made it quite challenging to become a YouTuber. You can become a YouTuber just by getting a channel or not joining on, getting your channel, and then once you get it set up, you have to get like 1,000 viewers uh, before they recognize you as a prospect. And then after that part's done, you have to get some. Stop it! I will accept no. No one is supposed to call me when I'm doing a live stream. That is just wrong. So what could we talk about today? I was talking about near-death experiences. Some people have had them. Some people have had angel encounters. Some people have spiritual encounters, you know, with entities and with the deceased, the departed, which I think is pretty cool. My mom had an experience with my uncle. My uncle had passed away, and she had an encounter with my uncle after he passed away. And every once in a while, I sometimes feel spirits around me. Sometimes when you're thinking of a spirit, they're thinking of you. I've noticed that. Or when you're thinking of a person, usually they're thinking of you. So they call that spooky action at a distance. That's scientific. Einstein called it that because they were doing experiments with I think it was rabbits. They took a rabbit's babies and took them away in a submarine and then killed the rabbits, and the mother knew that the babies were being killed, which was kind of gruesome, kind of heartless, but that's how they do scientific experiments, I guess. They have to kill things or torture. So I'll keep it up. I'll keep doing that. You'll start getting alerts. If you've subscribed, you'll get alerts that, but it's sad that you have to go, but you got to go, man. There's some other things happening. So I'm trying to make it to where I synchronize with the chatters. When I synchronize with them, then I will be able to have let them stay on longer, or have them stay on longer because I don't have to go do things. That's one of the couple of the reasons I got to go to school. I got to go to work. I have to eat, or So I'll try to. And again, in the comments, we could leave in the comments good time for you, because I'm on Eastern Standard Time. So if you can't forward or backward according to where you are in the time zones, I can try to or come on and do this thing, get synchronized with my chatters, so they can stay for at least a half an hour. And 16 minutes into the show right now. It looks like I got one person. We possibly have two people, because I've noticed that when it shows one person, sometimes two people are here, or they have to let me know they're still here. So greetings, and it's Friday, so we're going to celebrate Friday. I think I'll keep up Top Hat Friday. I'm going to get my top hat. I'm going to get my top hat, called Top Hat Friday. I could do like a late night show, probably. Do like 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock. There we go. Let's don our top hats. Celebrate the end of the week. We've made it through. That which does not kill us makes us stronger. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, we have already come, as the song goes. And this is some of my artwork. I can bring this to show and tell. I got this from Michaels, this disc. They're little wooden discs, and I like to draw things on the wooden discs. I got the Ankh, and I got some other things. I'll have to dig up all my other discs that I made. I made some pretty cool discs. Some of my artwork, my cool spiral, my hypnotic spiral. And I got, what else is there? I have so many discs. I got my all-seeing eye, my lovely eyeball. The eye, the lady eye. I got, so these are some artwork. I drew a little owl. I got like a wise old owl. What else do I have here? What else can I show? What kind of artwork can I show that I've done? I got the head of Medusa that looks kind of cartoonish. I drew a little head of a Medusa. They say Athena's shield has the head of Medusa on her shield. So you can be turned to stone by looking at the shield. And then on the flip side, Athena's owl. That's her sacred animal. What else do we have here? Planetaries. So these are things I do in my spare time. I'm gonna have to go to Michael's and get more of these discs so I can draw things on them. Have a little something to show off. So we are 19 minutes into the show. We'll see who pops in. We'll try to keep this going. I got so many things to show and tell. I got my little self-defense weapon. You've probably already seen one of these. It's a keychain. It's got a little keychain ring here, and it's got two big old spikes on it. use that for self-defense. It's a punching weapon. It's a gouging weapon. It's got, so this I like this. It's hard to carry around, but check your local laws if you buy one of these, because some places they don't allow these, but this would be a very uh, a good close quarters self-defense weapon. I like them. I like them. This one is like a strange Kubotan. I like to show off all my toys. I got all my toys. So, so people have to leave because they have very little time. Everyone's kind of in passing. So maybe instead of calling this "Let's Be Friends," I'll call it "In Passing." People will meet in passing. So that's what I'm trying to do. Is keep this a high vibrational. We'll make this a high vibrational. Uh, live stream, something we can do live, something we can talk about things, talk about whatever's on our minds, whatever we'd like to change in the world. We were talking about bullies yesterday. I was thinking about starting a fund for bullying, people who are being bullied, have like a website where you can take a picture of the bully and post a picture of that bully on the website, and that way people can be aware that that person's a bully. So if you see him at the grocery store, if you see him at the restaurant or movie theater, you'll know that they're a bully. They could just say, shame on you for bullying. Because bullying's pretty serious. People commit suicide because they're bullied. They're bullied so much that they just don't want to live anymore. That's why I'd like to. That's why I'd like to do that. Make it people more aware of the fact that bullying is a real problem, and they need to change laws. They need to stop advocating bullies. Somebody needs to be called onto the carpet if they're bullying someone, or if they're just a plain, they bully more than one person, or, it'd be kind of nice to put a stop to bullies. Like have bullies suck t-shirts or something like that. Or stop bullies, or something like that. And when they buy the t-shirt, they'll be supporting the cause. So I'd have to find out how to make some t-shirts, or have some kind of symbol, like a bully crying or something like that. Or yes. So we have had two people come on and chat for a brief moment, a moment in time. We are inside right now, so I guess subconsciously maybe I just don't want to be as loud as I am outside. So I guess I'm okay in here. I could be as loud as I want. I'm gonna get no complaints. Today is I feel like it's a top hat Friday. We've made it through the week. We've got the weekend to look forward to. Today is past, and tomorrow is 1,000 miles away. That's what I heard someone say when they were hypnotizing some people up on stage. Today is past, and tomorrow is 1,000 miles away. Kind of puts things into perspective. You got tomorrow to look forward to, but there's no rush. It's a lazy day. You have nothing to do. So what I can do is maybe 3 o'clock. I think 3 o'clock I can do this, because 4 o'clock I do get some chatters, and but they always have to leave. So if I start the show an hour early, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I might be able to get people to stay on longer. And so it is 25 minutes into the show. And if we could think of some topics, something to discuss, something to bring to the forefront. All of us can run it up the flagpole and see who salutes. Talk about what we like about life, what we can focus on the high vibrational kinds of things. Seems like the news is always throwing stuff at us that either scares us or makes us angry or disappoints us. So we can talk about wonderful things. We can talk about the fact that our squirrel came back, or a baby squirrel. There's a baby squirrel that I saw yesterday, and it was eating what had fallen off of the bird feeder. And then I had taken some peanuts and I put them on a tree stump that's out back, and the peanuts were all gone when I went back to check. So there's a chance that baby squirrel ate them all. And then I put more peanuts out there. So the rain will probably fill the vessel that I have for the cats and the squirrels. There's a couple of stray cats that come around, and they drink from the little. Oh, you left a like. Thank you. People forget to do that. People forget to leave likes, and the likes are always appreciated and welcome. And that's what we're doing. We're filling in time. We're making a high vibrational show. We're making it where we're all happy. Let's be friends. And I guess this is Top Hat Friday for people who want to chat. We could be high society, upper crust, people who hobnob. You're going to sub. Well, thank you. I always like a new sub, a new subscriber, somebody who subscribes. That means to the right on the bottom when you subscribe. You're signing on the dotted line. You're joining. You're joining some kind of organization. So, yes, thank you very much for subscribing. You know what I like to do? I like to go to Michael's. This is not a paid advertisement. I just like to go to Michael's because I like arts and crafts, and I bought a few of these little bottles, and I go to the grocery store and buy mint extract, and mint or peppermint. This is peppermint extract, and it's really good when you just want to have a happy feeling. You just spray a little mint extract on your wrist or in the air, and it smells like peppermint. That's what I like to do. It's called aromatherapy. You probably already know aromatherapy. Sometimes online you can get little bottles like this that are, this one's rose oil. So you can get like something like that. It's always uplifting when you get a little bit of rose oil. Other people smell you and they look forward to seeing you again because you smell so nice. That's what I'm going to do with my business cards. I could spray a little peppermint. Logane? Who's Logone? Clogone? Is that how it's said? It looks like Clogone. I notice these chats, they fade right when you're reading them. And you can't look at them again until somebody writes something else. When they write a new chat, you have to read that and then what you missed before. So anyways, I'm full of complaints today. Stop your complaining. I'm sitting here at my table and I'm in my bedroom because it's raining outside, So we got two people. All right. Welcome aboard. We are 30 minutes in. Today is Top Hat Friday. This is when I don my top hat until my head starts getting warm. Then I just take it off, let the heat escape for a while. And so I trust. That's right. You'll be seeing people smell cards. Oh, thank you. They're least likely to throw it away. Sometimes I wonder, I'm surprised that people still use business cards. They used to be called calling cards because they would have your phone number on them. Mine just has my YouTube channel and my Facebook. And so people can see or when they want to go to my YouTube channel, they can just type in the card, what's on the card. That's right, man. I'll have to do that, when I'm just chilling, when I'm doing a podcast or a live stream, I could just start spraying all the cards. I could get peppermint. I can get rose. That's what I think I'll do. People like to smell roses, so I can, like when you hand the card to a lady, she could just smell the rose on it. And they're not going to throw it away because it smells like roses. They'll hold on to it until the smell goes away. So what are we going to do today? We're going to just talk today. That's right. Today is a Q&A. Every day is a Q&A. Or you could share jokes if you know any jokes. That's what a couple of the subscribers or people who chat with me, they tell jokes. And it always livens things up, when you tell a joke. And or leave your joke in the comments, because that way you'll get credit for telling the joke in the comments. Yeah, and also what I noticed is when you leave something in the comments, they can click on to your channel. So this is a way of getting your channel some publicity, some exposure. We're all about exposure here. We want to promote and expose people to channels that are up and coming. I've noticed a lot of channels that I see, they leave the sound off. They make a video and you can tell they're amateurs. You can tell they're just starting how to, I remember it was April Fool's Day 2009. That's when I first became a YouTuber. And then I started doing this around April of last year. So I'm surprised I didn't do this earlier, right when I started. Because usually it was just getting used to YouTube and watching all the videos and posting videos that I've made. And I think it was around April of last year. Was something about April that gets me motivated. So it was around April of last year when I started putting up all these, what movie is this from, or my jokes and things like that. And that's how I got started really getting out there and making cards, or having Vistaprint make me some cards and handing them out to people. Oh, you're on YouTube. And I hand them a card and I never hear from them. Or sometimes I hear from them. Most of the time it's just being online, being where people are. And that's a good way, get on there, because they're already on their computer. So if you talk about your channel on your computer, or while they're watching you, that's like the perfect time, the primo time to start bragging about your channel. And this is a good way to promote your channel. It's like just post a joke, post a comment, and people can, that's what I always do. When somebody or leaves a comment, I click on their comment and it takes me to their channel, and it lets me see what their channel looks like, and what they're up to. Because some people are like gamers, mostly gamers, and what other, like gamers, and also just content, people who are putting out new content. They're just learning how to work the camera and how to set up the camera. But me, it's, I love making people laugh. And it's like just telling people I do comedy. Just wait for other people to call me a comedian, you know. I never call myself a comedian. I just wait for people to laugh at what I say, and then I feel like a comedian. You know, they say you have to make yourself laugh. That's what I heard one comedian say. You know, first of all, I make myself laugh. And it's always funny when I look at some of the shorts that I do. I say, man, this is going to be some good material. I had one person who did a remix of Thanks a Lot, Charlie was one of the, no, it was Thanks a Lot, Jeffrey. Thanks a lot, Jeffrey. That was one of the videos that were remixed. I think, wow, that's great. Somebody's remixing my video. So that's quite fun. And then I'm going to try to get people to come on as guests. I notice people can come on as guests. When I do a live stream, there you can you copy a link, I guess, and then they can also be on the same live stream that you're on. And that's another way for people to promote their channel. Get their channel out there, man. That's what it's all about. If you have confidence, if you know you're gonna have some content that people will watch and listen to, and some people are really good musicians and really good animators and comedians. You know, that's how people get discovered. And so maybe this is a good way to get seen. And it kind of levels the playing field because you don't have to be rich. You don't have to be affluent. You know, you just have to get up there and make a video and post it on YouTube, and people will see your video. And if it's good, people will rewatch it. They'll share it. I've had some videos that were shared with other YouTubers, which is cool because they think so much of your video. They think, wow, man, this is a good video. I'm going to share it. And then it gets passed on. It's like you don't have to do anything. You just put a video out there. And sometimes you don't think it's that good of a video, but then people see it. And it's like, wow, look at how many hits I got. Look at how many views I got. And because somebody might really like your video. They might really like your content. And even though you don't think it's that great, like when you're playing, gotta go? Okay, thank you for coming by. I am grateful for the likes and the visits. And right now it is 38 minutes in. So I try to keep this an hour show. And it's our show and it's an hour. So I'll just keep this going for another few minutes. And I'll do this again maybe at 3 or 4 o'clock. For those of you who want to join again, I could do at least twice a day, and that way I'll have some that are in the can, as they say. When they finish a movie, they say it's in the can. Because in the old days they had they have these canisters that they keep the movie, the film in. Now it's all SD cards and software. You can make movies with your software. You don't have to buy film anymore. You just get an SD card and put the footage on the SD card and then upload the footage and start editing it. You can do even a little editing on your phone. I've noticed some phones have movie editing. Mine does. And also when you're making a short, you can do clips. You could have one person say a part of your clip and then go to the next person, and then it looks like you're filming a movie. It's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. So this is not for kids, as I always say, but I have noticed that kids do join on. Kids do comment on my videos, even though they're not for kids, and I mark them not for kids, but somehow kids still watch them. So it's like maybe I can make this a show for the whole family, you know. But then they always catch things, you know. Even in Disney or in some cartoons like The Simpsons, or, you know, they'll have some things that adults get, but kids don't get. And then kids grow up and say, wow, I can't believe I watched that. are 40 minutes in, and we've hung on strong for about 40 minutes. And so be sure to look at my other live streams, the ones that are already completed. You might get something fun. You might see something fun. You might get something out of it. So my other live streams need a lot of views. So if you've got time to view, you want to binge watch, you want to sit through some of my earlier material, some of my earlier live streams. I do that also. I sometimes watch Tom Green's live streams, and even though they're pre-recorded, they're not live at the time I'm watching them. They're still pretty interesting, and you can watch my show and tell. You can get the jokes. Sometimes my chatters they'll post jokes, and you can. Hopefully, a lot more people will in the comments. They will leave jokes, and they will get credit for those jokes. And it's always fun to read jokes or to memorize a bunch of jokes, so you can be the life of the party. You can always have fun telling jokes or sharing stories. What I like to start doing is having people put their content. Like if they have content that they think is funny or good or cool, you can leave a link in not the description but in the comments. So when you leave a comment, you can leave a link to the video that you just made, and people will be able to see your video, and I'll be able to see your video, and then I can comment on your videos. The content that you create, you can leave a link to that content, and I can leave a comment, or the people who watch my live streams, they can click on your link and see your video. So that'd be a cool thing to do like a video exchange, or a joke bank. We can call it a joke bank. You can leave jokes, and you can cash in on some, or withdraw some jokes and leave some jokes, deposit or withdraw. Call it a joke bank. You can leave your deposit of a joke, or you can withdraw a joke and share them with people. So that'd be a good way to get some comedy out there, to spread some laughter and cheer. So right now it's 43 minutes, and I guess if you pop in, just say hi, leave a comment, leave a like, and I'll be more full of energy in future live streams and content. So I guess I could start singing the Orphan Annie song, since I'm going to be ending this particular live stream. That would be my outro. I've decided a few live streams ago that I'll be doing some. That's how we'll end each live stream. A couple live streams ago, I said, you know what? I'm going to end each live stream with the Little Orphan Annie song, or at least some verses. When I'm faced with a day that's gray and lonely, I just lift up my chin and grin and say, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you, tomorrow, you're only a day away. I guess I'll see you tomorrow.